All right, type 8 has a bunch of different, types kind of within it. You kind of get these wavy looking graphs on all of them. Now, these are only really small pictures of them, but these patterns are just going to continue on and on and on and on and on and on forever, right? So if I had to like draw this first one, you have arrows and it would just keep going like this, on and on and on forever. Even this one right here, it'd be like this, and it would just continue to do those same motions forever and ever and ever. Now these, you kind of get these wavy shapes, but they're super repetitive. It's the same exact shape over and over and over. Like this is the lowest it's ever going to go, and it's going to do it all the time. This is the highest it's ever going to go, and it's going to do it all the time. And these all belong to a family known as trigonometric functions. Right? It's like trigonometry is the base word here. So trigonometric functions. Now there's different types, right? Sine and cosine of x. So this is called sine of x. This is cosine of x. That's the abbreviation for them. Those are the ones we see most of the time when we deal with pre-calculus and trigonometry. But there are, tangent of x is over here, cotangent of x, cosecant of x, and secant of x. What you guys need to know is these are very repetitive in their waves, right? It's going to do the exact same thing over and over and over and over again. Depending on the type, you might have domain restrictions. If I think about these two right here with sine and cosine, you never do. There's no gaps there. There's no asymptotes. There's no nothing. But you kind of see with tangent of x, this is actually a vertical asymptote, and so is this. Same thing with cotangent, same thing with cosecant and secant. So you will have domain restrictions. You also have big range restrictions with a lot of these too. Like the domain, is for sine is all numbers. But the range, the range is, look at it. The lowest it goes is -1, and the highest it goes is 1. And it's never going to get beyond that unless you transformed it some way. So you can kind of pick one to draw just so you get familiar with one of the shapes. So draw one and then give it its domain and range, and then you can move on to the next one.